Alright, welcome back to the channel, Train Station 2. Finally, I found this last missing Region 3 train, right? And I got leveled up to level 93 now. At the end of this video, 94. Alright, so for this competition, so far hanging there at third. And there's a roller coaster ride ups and down. Alright, so trying to do what I could in order to fulfill those shipment. And as well, after shipment, definitely those sailors. Running very low on every ship item, so this is what I need to do right now, fulfill the ships. And of course, always try to consistently upgrade your trains in order to have that full capacity to move those items. That will save you time because of the limited number of dispatchers. Alright, so we have unlocked 7 dispatcher, and as you can see there, I am now in deep issue. Actually, it's deep trouble. How do I find those missing items? And I'm stuck because those are the things that I need to deliver to the sailors, and I got lots of ships to be done, right? So I can't move unless I complete one ship. So don't do simultaneously. Try to focus on one ship, get it out of the way before you do the second one, and after you complete all the ships, then you can go for your sailors. I mean, for me now, I have no choice because there are no items. Even I want to do sailors trains, I can't. So trying to get all those timber, because timber is settled. Then next would be those gasoline. Then I'll work on those chairs and whatnot. Meanwhile, while I still have some time, but I'm not going to take up the warehouse space, I'll do that. And of course, it's always good to buy buildings if you could. And I'm still maintaining that 5 buildings techniques to increase the population. Population when I first started was 2,000 plus. Now I hit about 3,000 plus without even getting any buildings. So it's the 5 building techniques that is working. But at the same time, in order to use that 5 building techniques, you need to have maps, right? Those upgrade maps, which I'm missing a bit, so I can't move right now. I'm hoping for one of those rewards that comes with the maps, then I will be able to upgrade those buildings and increase those population. Apparently now I have 2 shipment almost done, not on purpose, but I think just by luck. The third one, I'll need some chairs, and then I need to work on that. So probably we need to grab a bit of items there, and at the same time we will need to grab those copper, because we will need to make those very big barrels. Okay, have all the copper and steel standby in the factory in order not to take up warehouse spacing. So that is one, but again, as you can see, the warehouse spacing is the issue. We just got to move some of the inventory out by doing some chairs, and hopefully that would suffice. Yes, luckily there. And then chairs will be next anyways, so that is something we need to do about it. And now, although I've cleared that ship, I don't have the 3 items required by the sailor. So sometimes it is irony that even though you clear those ships, you doesn't fulfill those sailors requirement. I believe the event did that on purpose, so that you make it very exciting or challenging, or in our own words, frustrating. Alright, so what I'm trying to do now is to remove those items from the queue in order to see whether I can move some other parts first. Okay, so chairs are in progress, that's fine. I think we need to work on those saw blades and iron powder. Otherwise, I'm going to make those iron, those copper barrels. So we need compass, pallets. Okay, I have the other items, but not those that is required by the sailors right now. That is really heart-wrenching. Okay, I think we may have to work on those plywood as well. Meanwhile, I'll just get some more of those because I think one batch is 70. We need 2 batches of that saw blade that will settle that. So that's 140. But whether could we work on those barrels first. Let me see. Compass, pallets. Which one gives compass and pallets? So gotta check those ship later to see how does it fit. Compass. Alright, so it's the chairs. Okay. Okay, just to prepare the iron powder, and of course to move away the inventory from the warehouse first, otherwise it's blocking, or warehouse is all to the brim. So we're trying to find ways to remove the items from the warehouse so that later on I can receive those items from the ship. So this is something constantly you got to work on. While waiting for the chest to be ready, you got to move out whatever you could from the inventory, and then make space for the batch of seaport items to come. So this is a few things you need to do. So in summary, first do the ships, second then do the trains, but in the meanwhile either you get the materials for the ships or the trains. If not, you got to move those warehouse items out. Alright, so now you can see it's smoothly I can collect those items, and with that I got some compass, but it's still not the full requirement yet, so we are still short of that, and this tool work doesn't give compasses. So that is always the frustration that we'll face. I've completed that as well, so now it's really the copper barrels. I'm removing this again because just to place them so they have inventory space. So this is how you play with inventory warehouse spacing. Add and minus from the warehouse into the factory, and then remove them again once you have more space. Okay, so now I need to focus on that copper barrel. What do I need? Of course, I think I need some copper ore, and of course at the same time I'll need some iron ore for the iron powder later on, as well as making steel if required. So these are the things you're going to prepare for the other ships while waiting for the other things to be done. Currently at third, which is quite close to the second, but I believe they will catch up really fast, and our gap will be larger. Now it seems close, but eventually I think it'll be a very tough fight. The first will be a goner because it seems like the first guy is really good. So we got some iron. Should we collect the rest, or should we just wait for a while? I think we'll wait for the copper ore to come in first, otherwise the iron ore may take up the space and we may be a shortage of spaces. Alright, so we need those, luckily I have some copper already, and we need to make those barrels, and I just want to expedite that so that we can move on, otherwise we can't. Even though we have trains at disposal, we can't do anything about it. Currently inventory space is really lacking, so doing the same thing again to try to move the inventory out. Yes, I did it, and very strange, once you do that you free up a few hundred spaces, because it's the accumulation of that items that you send to the ship, that if you don't collect them, you can't move those items out to the ship. So that's the design of this event, which is somewhat silly. You should have just allow us to move the things out to the ship and then collect them, so that will exchange of spaces. But no, they won't allow. They will just say that unless you're able to collect, otherwise you can't move things to the ship. So that needs almost a bit more spaces that we're going to plan for. So alright, so now just to show you, I received a 3 stars container as part of the game's reward, and I found my missing train. Alright, so this is the missing train, my last region 3 train. I'm so happy with this. With that, I have the full collection of region 3 trains. You can see there is a full collection, and of course I got some duplicates. As with the experience of region 1 and 2, I'm not going to dismantle any epic trains because that's what will require eventually. Since I'm moving to region 4, I will emphasize that please got to build up your level so-called region 3 trains if you're moving to region 4 like me. Likewise, taking full advantage of this seaport event, go and do up your region 1 and 2 trains, right? So I'm doing up all my region 1 trains. I got a lot of them from this event. People don't like these events, but they don't realize the benefits of it. Right now, alright, I'm a third and level up to 94. Alright, I hope you like this video. This video is to share with you that missing train. Good luck to you again. Goodbye.